first time since 2002, men's tennis has seen a major shift in dominance. None of the 4 Grand Slam tournaments were won by Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, or Roger Federer, collectively known as the Big Three. Instead, Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz have taken center stage, each claiming 2 Grand Slam titles in 2024. This marks a clear change in the landscape of tennis, with new faces emerging to challenge the established order. Jannik Sinner, the new US Open champion, believes that this shift is a positive development for the sport. After defeating Taylor Fritz in straight sets, 6-3, 6-4, 7-5, to win his second Grand Slam title, Sinner shared his thoughts with the media. "It's different for sure," the 23-year-old Italian admitted, reflecting on the absence of the Big Three. "But it's nice to see new champions and new rivalries. It's good for the sport." Sinner's victory at the US Open follows his triumph at the Australian Open earlier this year, where he defeated Daniil Medvedev in a thrilling 5-set final. Meanwhile, Carlos Alcaraz, the young Spanish sensation, claimed both the French Open and Wimbledon titles, solidifying his place among tennis's elite. With Sinner and Alcaraz dominating 2024, the era of Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer winning Grand Slam titles may be coming to a close. Despite his success, Sinner remains grounded, acknowledging that there is always room for improvement. "Today, not everything was perfect. I could have served better, but this only motivates me to keep working harder. If you want to be a better player, you have to keep pushing yourself," he said. Sinner also spoke about his mental approach to the game, revealing that he shares a mental coach with skiing legend Mikaela Shiffrin. "It's nice to have the same mental coach as Mikaela. We both strive to improve and be the best versions of ourselves, both mentally and physically. I want to be able to say at the end of my career that I gave everything I had," he explained. The shift in men's tennis mirrors what has been happening on the women's tour since the retirement of Serena Williams. In the 5 years since Williams stepped away, 10 different women have claimed Grand Slam titles, proving that the sport can thrive without a single dominant figure. However, there were concerns about the future of men's tennis, especially with Federer already retired, Nadal nearing the end of his career, and Djokovic in his twilight years. For a while, it seemed like the Big Three's dominance would never end. Players like Stan Wawrinka, Andy Murray, and Dominic Thiem were the only ones able to break their stranglehold on Grand Slam titles, but they too have either retired or are nearing the end of their careers. Medvedev, who once appeared to be the next big thing, struggled to maintain his momentum. As for Fritz, his opponent in the US Open final, Wielander expressed disappointment. "Fritz had a chance, but it just wasn't close. Sinner was too strong." With his second Grand Slam title and a world #1 ranking, Jannik Sinner has firmly established himself as one of the leading figures in men's tennis. And at just 23 years old, he's only going to improve. As the Big Three era winds down, a new generation is ready to carry the torch, and Sinner looks poised to lead the